Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, today I am going to start our subject principles of management for BS second semester. Almost after a break of 4 months, inshallah ta'ala, I hope that this malign disease of corona will go away and beauties and attractions will again come to this planet Earth. So, dear students, as you all know, we have already discussed the first four chapters of this subject, and today I am going to give you an overview of the first four chapters which we have already discussed. So we just study it at a glance. So the first one first topic, that is the definition of management. So there are different definitions of management, but as you know that our course has been made according to the Harold Kuhn's and hence very rich book. So I give you the definition of the very scholars, hence very rich and Harold Kuhn's. So what is management? So management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups efficiently accomplish selected aims. So in these definitions, the Kuhns and Verich, they say that management is a process. Process means it consists of series of activities. When we do management, there are different activities are involved. Suppose the principals have directed us to arrange online classes. So for that online classes, different activities were occurred to make it happen. Suppose first of all, training were given to the professors, laptops were given to them, and so they were brought to the college in proper environment. So all these things were happen, and so it takes place. So it means in here different activities takes place. Suppose one activity is planning, the second activity is organizing, and the next activity is execution, and all these things. So it means the process involves different activities, more than one activities. Next thing is designing and maintaining environment. Environment is very important for an organization. Environment is very important to achieve our goals and objectives. Environment means to establish a proper culture. As people say that management guru says that the change come through three things. One thing is environment, second thing is book, third thing is personality. So environment is one of the important thing through which the change takes place. So to bring environment, to create environment in an environment is one thing, and to maintain that environment, the quality of that environment is another thing. So the authors say that management is a process in which the environment is created and it is also maintained. That is very important thing. In which individuals working together in groups. Here the authors say that the efforts of individuals are brought together for the achievement of goals. The individuals work in the shape of groups, which we call it teamwork. In organization, the managers or leader, he develops the teamwork. So the group work or teamwork is very, very important. And just like in the college, you see that different professors, they come there and their efforts are brought together in the shape of group, and their goal is achieved, and you are educated in that way. So in environment, the individual's efforts are bring together in the shape of groups, and then efficiently and effectively accomplish selected aims. There are some selected goals and objectives, and such goals and objectives are efficient means with less resources try to achieve the goals and objectives. Another way we can say, with less time, with less resources, less inputs, in less time, you may get the higher output. That is called efficiency. Another word is also used, which is called effectiveness. Effectiveness means to achieve the relevant outputs as you want to achieve. Means to achieve in achieving the required results. That is called effectiveness. We may take the example. Suppose I say to some students that go to Gulhaji Plaza and bring a laptop for me, purchase a laptop for me. So the students goes to the Gulhaji Plaza and he purchases the laptop, whose price is market price is 30,000, but he purchases it on 40,000 rupees. So although he purchases the laptop for me, means he is an effective, but he purchases the laptop at a higher price, not because the market price is 30,000, but he purchases it at 40,000. It means he is not efficient. He loses the resources of the organization. Now he doesn't remain efficient. So in this definition, the authors say that management is the process of creating and maintaining a proper culture in which the efforts of individuals are brought together in the shape of groups, and then efficiently and effectively the goals and objectives are achieved. This is called management. In other words, we can say the management tries to use the precious resources, which we call it human resource. He gets work from those human resources, and their efforts are brought together, and they in the shape of teamwork, group work, and then the goals and objectives are achieved. The second topic is features of management. Peter Drucker, a very well-known, renowned guru of management, in 1960s, he gave the theory of management by objective, which became very popular. He says that without institution there is no management, and without management there is no institution. So it gives us the significance of management. So as concerned the features of management, though, the first one is that it is an art as well as a science. Management is an art as well as a science. It means is both science and art. Science is such a knowledge which we get through experiments and observations. There are two main branches of science, just like natural science and social science. Natural science gives us the facts and figures, while just like chemistry, botany, zoology, physics, these are natural sciences. While the social sciences, these give us the facts and figures as well as the suggestions how to improve, how to bring welfare to the humanity, to the human life, just like that. So management is a social science and also is an art. Art means the application of science. When we apply the scientific knowledge in the field in the shape of a practitioner, it means it is an art. Another way we can say that just in the class you are getting scientific science of knowledge, and after doing your BS, when you will go to the field, when you will get your job, you will apply this science in the shape of an art. It means management is a science as well as an art. The second point is that is management is a continuous process. As we all know that when we complete one task, another task will get the place of that task. So it is a continuous process. Just you are here, you will do your PS, and the other generation will come here, they will get their BS. In this way go on and on, and the principle is there to manage all these activities. So management is a continuous process. It's not a static process. It's not for 1 day or 2 days. It's a lifelong process. The third one is it consists of organized activities. Management is not done haphazardly. It is done in an orderly way, in an organized way, just like it is as we already studied that management is a science. It means science is there is a logical sequence among different activities. So management is an orderly activities. Next is management is a factor of production. As we all know, there are 4 factors of production, and organization and management is one of the factors of production. Now, those factors of production are land, labor, capital, and organizations. So management plays a very significant role in pulling the resources and skillfully achieving the organization goals and objectives. Next one is it has universal application. Management is a universal subject. Just like it is management is used in different levels of an organization. It is used in the top level as it is used in the management, in the middle level as well as in the lower level. Management is also used for profit-oriented organization as well as non-profit oriented organization. Management is also used for public sector organization as well as it is also used private sector organization. Management used for large organizations. It is also used in medium organization as well as small organizations. So it has a universal application. Next is it is also a profession. Management is also used as a profession, just like we may take the example of PMS officers, provincial management officers. They take it as a profession to do management in the district level, provincial level, as well as in the federal level. So just like the principal is doing as management, other executives are doing as a profession, doing management as a profession. Next one is management means getting things done through. As in somewhat it is says in narrow sense that management is getting things done through people, using the precious human resource that tries to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. Next one is it aims at maximization of profit and minimization of cost. As we all know, the main goal and objective of the organization is maximization of profit and minimization of cost, and in this way giving much more benefits to the stockholders and the employees of organizations, in this way serving the society. Next topic is difference between management and administration. There are 2 schools of thoughts. One school of thought says that there is no difference between management and administration. They take it synonymously. They take it as the same. The other school of thought, they say there is a somewhat difference between management and administration. So whatever the difference, that is, management is concerned with getting things done through at a higher level, while administration looks at how these things are done. Administration, it means administration overall supervises the work of the management. Management does the things, executes the things or implements the things. Next is administration is the establishment of procedures, policies, plan, etc., while management is the taking course of actions and executing them. As we all know that the administration people, they establish, they make the procedures for policies, plans for the organizations, and the management is the taking course of actions and executes those procedures, policies, and plans. Next point is administration is a thinking function while management is a doing function. Administration, people say that they are doing thinking function. They are establishing procedures, policies, while the management job is to execute, implement those procedures and policies. Dear students, now coming to the second week or second chapter. It consists of functions of management. Dear students, as you all know, the functions means the duties and responsibilities of management, which we call it farais, management ke farais. So functions of management, as you know that who does the management, the manager or leader, who does the management. So functions of management means the duties and responsibilities of a manager and a leader, and these functions and management are which the Frederick Winslow Taylor has given 6 types of management. So these are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and coordinating. Another important thing is that the tree is known by its fruit, so management is known by its function. That is very important. The first one is planning. So what is planning? According to Harold Coombs and Hans Weyrich, they say that it involves selecting missions and objectives and the actions to achieve them. It requires decision making, that is choosing from among alternative future course of actions. It means that planning is always done for the future purposes. It answers the questions like when, how, when, where, just like the questions when and where. So we may take the example like that you want to go to Karachi. So before going Karachi, you make a road map. You set your priorities before going to Karachi. Suppose tomorrow you are there, after tomorrow you are, after 1 week you are going to Karachi. So before going there, you say that what is your priority, whether you have time importance or some financial importance or something other. On the basis of your priorities, you set your plans. If and also you see that what are modes of transportation. You may go to Karachi through by air, through by road. So if you have the time importance, it means you have no financial problems. So you will take the mode, the by air mode. So I think you will not go by PIA, light mode. So so you will choose, if you have time importance, so we will go through by air, because your time importance you will reach there in a minimum of time. So if you have some financial problems, so you will take the other mode, by land, by bus, by train, you will go there. So before going to Karachi, you are here in Peshawar and you set your plan that I will go through this mode of transportation, take such and such transportation, and if you will set that you have time importance or some financial importance or some other importance. So keeping in mind the priorities and also the different modes of transportation, you will think over all these things and you will take a decision that I will go in such and such way. So this is called planning. Next is organizing. It involves establishing an intentional structure of roles for people to fill in organizations. Organizing means to create a deliberate structure of roles for people, for human resource in organization. Suppose to achieve a goal or objective, it is not achieved haphazardly. It is achieved through an orderly process, through taking proper course of action, making a proper plan. So the structure of an organization is established. Structure means different positions are created for different people according to their qualification. Just like on the top there will be a chief executive, then deputy directors, then assistant directors, and like that. So different positions have different duties and responsibilities as well as their rights. So these roles are, these positions are given to the people to fulfill. So this is called organizing. Next is staffing. Staffing, the old name, and there's another name, that's personnel management, and the new name has been given to it, that is human resource management, HRM. HRM has a big role in organization because we all know that the people are a mortal one. They are not there for all the time. Sometimes sometimes people die, or sometimes they retire, and sometimes they go in for a better position, so they leave the organization. So the job of the human resource management or staffing is to fill and keeping filled the positions in the organization structures. Just like its important dimensions are recruitment, selection, promotion, posting, transfer, training, development, compensation, and all these things are important functions of human resource management or staffing. Directing or leading. This is one of the important function of management. It is also called leading. As we know that the functions of management are done by the manager or leader. So the leader is an influencer. The leader, when there is a leader, there always will be followers. If the leader has no followers, it means that he's not a leader. So the leaders, so they will have followers in the organization. There is an executive, and there also implies working under the supervision of a leader. So the leader influences people. How he will influence people? Through his skills, through his knowledge, through his commitment, through his honesty and integrity. So the leader will know the needs of the people. He will know the behavior and attitudes of the people. He should know the culture of the people so that he may get work from them better, in a better way. So in this way they will contribute to the organization. Here the director or leader will get work from people through by force as well as in an enthusiastic way. So here the when we talk about leading, the motivation will be there. It means ki the leader will motivate the employees, their followers, in a better way. Just like motivation, they pay other benefits are given to the employee so that he will be motivated, and there will be a good and better performance. The employee will be satisfied, and there will be much more good performance. So here in leading, the leader tries to create enthusiasm among the employees, so that they themselves will be self-motivated to work for the betterment of the organization. Next one is controlling. Controlling is one of the important function of management. As we know that in planning we look forward, while in controlling we look backward. It means that whatever the performance the employees have given, that is measured according to the standards, according to the plans which have already been set there. So in controlling, it involves measuring performance against goals and plans, showing where deviations from standard exist and helping to correct them. So the leader and manager, they see that if there is some kind of deviations and some kind of problems are there, he will compare it with the standards which have already been set, and he tries to correct it. So it plays a very important role. Next one is coordination. According to Frederick Winslow Taylor, this is the last function of management. Coordinating, this is the real essence of management. It consists of achieving harmony among individual efforts towards the accomplishment of group goals. The coordinator, just like the principal of the college, he achieves harmony among different departments or amongst different individuals within the organizations, and in this way he accomplishes the goals of the organizations. It also includes to reconcile differences in approach, timing, effort, or interest among all the stakeholders. Just like DCO, District Coordination Officer, or we call it Deputy Commissioner, he coordinates in the district among different departments. Just like there's a education department, health department, irrigation department, agriculture department, police department. So the civilian superior, which is called, we call it a deputy commissioner, he coordinates among different departments. Just like that, the principal, who's the superior head of the organization, of the college, he coordinates, he creates cooperation, he achieves harmony among different departments, different individuals, and in this way he achieves the goals and objectives of the organizations. Thank you so much.